Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all hear me clearly? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? I see y'all up this morning ready. We back at it again. Y'all already know that. Good morning to my people. Good to see y'all this morning. Good to see y'all. Feeling good this morning. Good, well rested up. I see y'all back at it. I see y'all be right back at it. Pure on, y'all be right there with me. What's up, Royce? What's up? My man Alan from the UK, what's good? Tommy D, what's up? Good morning, Miss Lay Jones. Good morning. Good morning, Juicy. What's up? Miss Jackie, good morning. We up this morning. Miss Nadine, what's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all already know I'm going to get back to y'all. You know, now and throughout the show. What's up, Felix? Salute to everybody. Salute to all the family. Y'all already know what time it is. We up with it. I'm going to be breaking down some more stuff today because, like I said, one thing I learned yesterday, the people that pull up, the people that rock with me, they love the facts. They love to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but at the end of the day, all I do is give my opinion. I just give my opinion. And my opinion is just based on facts. That's all. I'm not doing nothing spectacular. I just speak what I feel and I stand on what I stand on. That's it. What you get from that, hopefully you get something good. Hopefully you get something good from it. That's why I do what I do. That's right. Salute to the grinders, to the hustlers, to the shakers, the money makers, the move makers. Yeah, people that handling their business. Salute to y'all. Because we don't congratulate the people that's about their grind enough. Take care of your family. You stay consistent at whatever you do. Salute to you. But today, I'm gonna be talking about Black Lives Matter. And I'm gonna be talking about how Black Lives Matter used $6 million in donations to buy luxurious things. That's what they did. I'm also going to be talking about black scammers. Black scammers who be scamming for donations. And I'm going to show you how all of the black scammers got the same pattern. But for those that pulled up last night when I was talking about MLK, and you know, yesterday was MLK Death Day, at least one thing we could say about Martin Luther King, even though he got donations, even though he got money, one thing we could say is what? At least Martin Luther King put the work in. At least Martin Luther King was on the front line. See, you got to understand the difference. At least back then, they had heart to get on the front line. Now you're going to see the so-called leaders, they be in the background. And they be spinning up the donation money because that's what they do. It's called the 2-bit hustle. That's what it's called. But I'm gonna show y'all the pattern of how scammers, they all got the same formula. That's why it's not hard to peep a scammer. See, a scammer is a person that'll rob you out of a gun. See, you got robbers. They'll pull up on you, pull a gun out, and tell you, give me all of that. Face-to-face robbery. When they finish taking your money, you know what time it is. You know you just got robbed. But a scammer is always going to act like they're coming to help you. And then they're going to still run your pockets like a thief. But by the time you figure out what happened, you realize you got scammed. But then sometimes you might not even realize you got scammed because that's how slick scammers are. But I'm going to be talking about black scammers. Because Remember, when we had a conversation about how the community never going to come up, we ain't never going to get nowhere, all this black on black crime. No, it ain't just black on black crime. It's black scammer crime that's going on too. That's why we can't come up. And I love my people. Don't get it twisted. But I understand, like I said, everybody ain't my people. But I'm going to show you how, as long as there's scamming going on, pocket watches, pocket finesses, that's another reason why we ain't never going to get nowhere. And that's another reason why Joe ain't giving out no reparations. Because he knows certain people, all they going to do is scam the money. Salute, Miss Rondell. What's up, Queen, this morning? That's right, we here. Miss LA. The queens are in the building. Y'all starting to dominate the chat. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, y'all already know what time it is. Miss Sassy NJ, what's up? What's up? But anyway, right? Boom. I'm going to be talking about how Black Lives Matter, you know, secretly used $6 million in donation to buy a lot of luxury. And like I said, I'm going to be talking about black scammers. I'm also going to be talking about CardiB deleted her Twitter account. Yep, she deleted her Twitter account. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you something real quick. It goes kind of what I've been talking about. What up, Wax Dog? I'm going to show y'all what I've been talking about, how the fan base you build, depending on the fan base, that will be the same fan base that turn on you. It depends on the fan base. If you build your fan base off of ignorance, 9 times out of 10, your look, man, your followers going to be ignorant and they're going to turn on you. And sometimes when you don't provide the ignorance they want, they're going to turn on you anyway. I'm going to show you a pattern. But CardiB deleted her Twitter account. Also, I'm going to be talking about the man birth control. I meant to talk on this other day. For those that don't know, they got a birth control coming out for men. And I told y'all a lot of these men are becoming weak and they're feminine and they need to be on male birth control. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm going to get into that. What up, Wax? Looking like the only bro up in here. It's about 3 bros in here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm also going to be talking about, you know, something that's not major, but Wack 100 says the game is about to drop an Eminem diss track. Who cares? These niggas still living in the beef era. But everybody that try to diss Eminem, somehow something funny happened to him. Like Nick Cannon, you know, Benzino. But I'm trying to tell people, don't nobody care about no diss tracks. Don't nobody care about none of that dissing stuff no more. It's played out. But I'm going to be talking about how, you know, the game is going to be trying to diss Eminem, and I'm going to give my opinion on why he's pulling this stunt. And we know Wack 100 is always in the middle of some type of beef, some type of gossip, some type of running his mouth. That's what he do. And that's his business. That's right. Male birth control. And I'm also going to be talking about a woman who was arrested and charged after she threatened to burn a house on fire with her children in it. And she tried to burn up her children and her baby father in the crib. This chick lost her mind. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about that. Other than that, it's the Fun No Fame Live episode 142. And we're going to do what we do this morning. Y'all already know. We up with it. We locked and loaded. We ready to grind. We ready to get to the bag. And you already know this is what we do every day. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell. And I've been getting some new subscribers lately. You know, thanks to y'all who appreciate what I do. But just understand I'm going to keep it going, and I'm for no fame, and I'm for no fame for a reason. When I came in this game, I didn't come for no fame because I already got what I need. I already got what a lot of people trying to get. But the main thing I got already is integrity. And I ain't talking about material things because I got that too. No, I'm not rich. I'm not poor, but I'm content. So the people that listen to me, y'all all fell a victim to my plot. And my plot was I wanted people to listen to what I got to say instead of trying to watch what I'm saying. So everybody that rock with me, you already proved that you got the good ear. You know how to listen to detail, because a lot of people, they can't listen. They always want to watch what somebody doing. So when you pull up here and you tapping in with me, the people that rock with me, that means you got good listening skills and you like to pay attention and you like to know what's going on because you know how to listen. Information is given from lip to ear. Y'all also know that's one of our traditions. What they told you about our traditions. One of our traditions was, you know, the ancestors, they passed tradition and history through what? Word of mouth. So when I'm coming out my mouth, I'm talking to your ears. That's how you get the message. That's why I told you I'm for no fame. Don't worry about what I be doing. Don't worry about what I look like. That's a whole nother topic. That's something separate. That's something else. So I'm just clarifying for certain people that don't understand what I do. And for no fame, it is a gimmick. It's a gimmick. You know why it's a gimmick? Because I'm for no fame, right? I ain't about no clout. I'm about the information. I'm about the entertainment. And you know I'm going to make you laugh. And you know I'm a clown. So let's get to it. Here we go again. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Sounding like a game. B.L.M. You see how they was marched through the street? Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. It was like a rap song with a rap. It was like a rap hook. I'm surprised nobody didn't make the rap song to the hook, to the quote, to the chant. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should have made a fucking drill track. Anyway, y'all see that? Y'all see that woman right there? That's the leader. Now, if you saw this woman in the street, you would probably think she was a scam or she was something up with her. And I know looks are deceiving, but I'm trying to tell you, allegedly, this is the woman that scammed a whole lot of money in donations. You see them at the table right there laughing and joking and playing, probably while people was in the street marching. But guess what? They are under federal scrutiny. See, we heard about the mansion that was bought. We know about all of that, but guess what? Now they're under scrutiny. And it's mighty funny, the day after Martin Luther King got killed, as far as you know, yesterday was his death date, all of a sudden they coming at Black Lives Matter now because they are fake-ass civil rights group. And I told you, sometimes you can do work for them people. You can call yourself working for the people. I'm talking about, hold up. First of all, yeah, we know about George Soros. So let's say, okay, you was working for George Soros, but you understand how they work. George Soros will use you for his dirty work. And then after everything is all said and done, George Soros will cut your water off and set you up for failure. That's what they do. You see? That's why they use certain people for a tool and a slave. They put certain people in a position to use them to do the dirty work. Then when they done with them, they turn their back on them. And that's what looks like is happening right now with the leaders of Black Lives Matter. What up, Pone Strella? I see you slid up in here, bro. Salute, Pone Strella. Salute to the Bronx. Salute to all the 5 boroughs. You already know. Brooklyn, Manhattan, Harlem to be exact. Lower East Side, Queens, Staten Island, Long Island too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody worldwide. I'm gonna get to all of y'all. But we gotta make certain statements. You know what I'm saying? We still here. Black Barbie, what's up? Tapping in from the Shy. Vlad Wright, what's up? But this particular woman, just look at her. All you gotta do is look at people sometime. She looks like a scammer. I heard there was a saying that you never supposed to trust a woman that don't got edges. That's what I was told. I don't know if it's true. But look at her. And makeup and a lot of money do a lot of miracles. That's why when you see at that table laughing, she looked like she got a little lighter. But I'm going to show y'all something. This is the point. What got them caught or what got them hot right now is they made a YouTube video from the mansion. You see? I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Now, they say that Black Lives Matter secretly used $6 million in donations to buy a luxury 6,500 square foot mansion with 6 bedrooms, a lot of sixes. And they say the garage was, the parking was big enough to fit 20 cars. And this home was purchased in Southern California in 2020, where the leaders, they actually filmed YouTube videos. See that clip? That clip right there, you see that picture? That's from a YouTube video. And that's kind of how they told on themselves too. I'm gonna get to that. It says email shows the firm wanted to keep the purchase secret despite filming a video on the home's patio in May. The foundation faces federal scrutiny for alleged misuse of donated funds, and it comes on the heels of criticism of co-founder Patrice Cullors. That's the woman you see in the picture. And they say that she was looking suspicious after purchasing a high-profile property. She quit Black Lives Matter after facing backlash from critics and supporters. The leaders paid $6 million that was donated to the activist group. See? Begging for donations, acquiring donations, and tricked the donations, tricked it up on their own selfish endeavors. But listen, like I said, you see them outside right there drinking champagne. And according to the feds that's peeping them out, that video on YouTube was part of what made them hot, because they was trying to hide a lot of the money. They was trying to hide a lot of what they was doing. And they also had a financial company. They say that these particular women allegedly, these particular people allegedly also had a financial company as a front in which they was funneling the money through to do these purchases. So right now they are under attack. And they also say that, just so happened, they say $66 million came in donations from sponsors in September 2020. And she bought the home in October 2020. Told you it's a lot of sixes. So my point is, let's rewind a little bit. All that Black Lives Matter protesting, what did they actually accomplish? What did they accomplish? What did they accomplish? Somebody tell me that. What did they accomplish? They did a lot of marching. They did a lot of bashing. They did a lot of tearing up cities. What else they do? Nothing. Where they at right now? Doing nothing. But my point is, this woman right here finessed the bag, and you're going to see a pattern of people that be scamming for donations. And a lot of them, that scamming be done right on YouTube. It be done on all type of platforms, but a lot of it is basically done on YouTube. My point is, the 501c3, that's a whole separate hustle. You got some people, they get money from the government and they don't do nothing with the funds they're supposed to do. Some people say it's another form of begging from the white man. But my point is, you're going to see the same pattern. Most of the people that ask for donations, they are the same people that are going to use the money for their own luxury, their own material gain. And 9 times out of 10, it's the people that never couldn't hustle anyway. My point is, some of these people, when you see them before they get started, they look a hot mess. They look dirty. They look like they don't have no type of money-making skills, period. So when you see this Black Lives Matter leader right here, you just understand that, 9 times out of 10, before she got involved with this group, she probably was a dusty broad. She probably was real dirty looking. Because it looked like she got money and she still looked dirty. And that's my opinion. That's right. Salute to the chat once again. Other than that, right, I'm going to show you a pattern. People, see, look, they always got to act like they for the people. They always going to act like they got a movement started. I'm for my people. I'm for my people. I'm for my people. I'm for this. I'm for that. But then you're going to see, when you step back, you're going to see they really ain't doing shit. And they're not going to do nothing. You know why? Number one, a lot of them, they still scared of master for one. They still scared of master. And guess what? When they get what they're supposed to get, they're going to get low. That's what they do. It's the same pattern over and over and over again. And my point is the difference from, you know, Martin Luther King, like I said, at least when he had a movement, he was actually on the front lines getting hit in his head, you know, stuff like that. When it was all said and done, he got clipped on the balcony. But my point is he put the work in. See, Martin Luther King didn't march and stand on the back of the line. When he marched, he was on the front of the line. And even though he preached nonviolence, it shows that Martin Luther King had more heart back then than people got today. Because I'm pretty sure when these women, I ain't never see these women march nowhere. But if they did, salute to them. But all I know for a fact, when they got that money, they cashed out, and you see them laughing in that mansion, sipping champagne. That's what they doing. They sipping on champagne. Meanwhile, they had people in the streets, allegedly, you know, breaking windows, wilding out, doing all type of foul behavior. Meanwhile, they laughing on you know what I'm saying, in the background with the bag on their way to the bank. And I'm asking the question, what did they do? What did they actually do for so-called black people? Good morning, Miss Danielle Walker. What did they actually do? Nothing. Everybody that said they was for you, everybody that came with a gospel, with a sermon, everybody that came with some lip professing, that was talking a good one. In actuality, when you step back, what did they do? So that's why I'm telling you, they all gonna have the same pattern. I don't care if it's black. Anybody, look, let me tell you something. Anybody that say they for the people, off the rip, you better look at them sideways. That's the first thing you do. Because you'll find out that most of the people that say they for the people, they ain't even about themselves or their own family. And just so happened, this woman from Black Lives Matter, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly, she don't even have no family. And what I mean by that is, I heard allegedly she's with the Rainbow. And that's her business. It's her business. But I'm just saying, you always got people that don't got a family that want to speak up for the family. You got people that can't even control their household, acting like they want to control an organization. And they don't even have no organization skills. That's my whole point. It's a pattern. Whenever you want some money, all you got to do is, you know, put on a little something nice, create a little image for yourself, and then all you got to do is start talking a good one and say you for the people and rally the troops. They're going to get right behind you. Because that's what they did. They bought a $6 million mansion with a 20-car garage. And like I said, the feds on their neck. They tried to hide the money through some of the LLC companies, but what happened is they slipped up and went live from the mansion, sipping champagne, and it was a YouTube video. Which I told y'all, which I should already know, that the feds watch YouTube. You should already know this. That's why I be trying to tell clowns, I don't got nothing to hide. If I had something to hide, I would not be on YouTube. This is the last place I'd be at, period. So I'm going to show you a pattern of 2-bit hustlers, right? And that's why I'm going to get into the black scammers. It's a lot of scammers. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Or, man, we going to do this. We having a turkey drive. We having a cookout. We doing this and that. And you're gonna see they're gonna buy a couple little bit of nothing, and then they're gonna try to stash the rest of the bag. That's their problem. I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle. I'm just trying to show you, man, when you see certain people acting like they're for the people, man, they just trying to get enough money to get their pockets up so they can get right. It's the same scenario on how the preacher at the church, he got the Benz, he got the Range Rover, and you barely got gas trying to make it to church. And I understand you got preachers that, they sacrifice their whole life to get the word out and, give people what they need. I get that part. But the whole point of the matter is when it's time for them to put in that real work, they not putting in no real work. They not going to get on foot patrol. They not going to get on the front line. All they're going to do is say a lot of stuff that sound good. That's what they do. And it's a saying, right? See, a lot of people know with the so-called black community, all you got to do is make them feel good. You make them feel good, and they're going to give you whatever you want. That's the formula. Make them feel good. Just say a whole lot of stuff they want to hear. Because a lot of y'all, that's how y'all move. As long as somebody's saying what you want to hear, preach on, my brother. That's right, sis. Tell them. See, that's all I got to do. Is just tell you what you want to hear all day. That's why I don't do that. I tell you stuff you want to hear, and I tell you some stuff you don't want to hear. And I'm going to talk crazy sometimes. You know why? Because I don't want no followers. But one thing I do want is people that side with the truth and going to stand on the truth. That's what I'm about. But I ain't about no damn cult following. And Black Lives Matter, that was a damn cult. People walking around with masks screaming, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Like they was fucking robots going from state to state, tearing up neighborhoods and smashing windows. You seen some of the most savage behavior from these people. But let's break it down. What did they actually do? Who was they fighting against? Was they fighting against their oppressor? What did they do to their so-called oppressor? What did they do? Other than tear up property. And when they tore up property, a lot of the property they tore up already had insurance on it. So they actually was helping some of these companies during the whole pandemic. Because remember, a lot of these businesses, not only did they get insurance money from getting their business burnt down and beat up, even the businesses got PPP money. When they applied for their PPP money, they got millions. Because what was actually going on, it was a rebranding process. That's why you'll see every company rebranded themselves in the past 2 years. They restructured because they already knew that minimum wage was going up. People don't understand when Trump was in office, he already set for minimum wage to go up. That's why you see it going up a little percentage every year, just a little bit. But it's already been set. But a lot of your bosses, a lot of these companies, they've been perpetrating, trying to make it like they're giving you a raise when the whole time these raises already put in place. I think up at the 2025, something like that. Minimum wage going up every year. And this been happening since Trump last year in office. The minimum wage has been going up every year. And these companies already knew that it had to go up. So when you see Target say they're going to pay this much now, you see Walmart pay this much now, that was part of the plan because, when they got their businesses beat up and looted, they already got insurance. But not only that, they got the PPP money, but they also knew once the Walmart and the Targets was getting messed up, they already knew that they was going to implement a lot of technology anyway. That's why I told you, when you go to these places now, they got a thing called self-checkout. Which means, remember, let's rewind it. Do you remember remember, not only was people quitting their jobs for C-19 mandates, remember, a lot of people was calling themselves standing up for the powers that be, and they quit their job. I'm going to march with Black Lives Matter. I'm quitting this job. I ain't working for no white man. A lot of people quit their job. Did y'all forget that? I want you to use common sense. When you seen all those people marching in the daytime, don't you understand a lot of them people did not have no job? When you seen all them people marching during the whole pandemic, those were the people that didn't have a job because they was working for Black Lives Matter. And a lot of them had quit their job. Remember, a lot of people quit to try to get employment money. Some people was, trying to be down. You remember when racism went up after George Floyd? Did y'all forget that? After George Floyd, a lot of people got extra racist. And like I said, it started beefing. A lot of people quit their job. And they went to join the movement. That's what happened in a lot of situations. But my point is, you're going to see that Black Lives Matter caused a lot of destruction, chaos, and mayhem. And I'm going to ask you again, what did they really do? What did they do? They didn't even hold nobody accountable. All you seen it was marching and protesting. Or something happened, y'all go out there with them signs. Start marching. The same thing Ben Crump do. What Ben Crump? They say he a what? He an ambulance chaser. Well, him, Black Lives, they the same people. People that pull up in front of the camera, and then when the cameras go off, they go home and sit in their mansion and sip champagne. And that's a good fact. That's a good point. They tried to scam that money, and they caught them on YouTube. And you're right, they probably had their channel monetized as well, trying to be super greedy. That's probably what happened to them. We got to understand that. That what? A scammer is a scammer, especially if somebody black allegedly throwing a suit and tie or a nice dress, some nice makeup, and they look professional. You're gonna swear up and down they smart. You're gonna swear up and down they here to save you because they understand there's a certain set of people looking for a damn leader. Now I want to ask you another question. What group, what race is looking for a leader? I'm waiting. Because it seems to me like it's a certain set of people, they always looking for a damn leader or somebody to follow. They can't, if you don't send them a leader, they'll start following anybody. That's what they do. They can't find a leader, they'll start following anybody. You know why? Because people don't know how to get out their own misery. They don't know how to get out of their situation, so they look for a leader. These leaders know that. Sometimes these leaders are sent by their boss to go out there and get them people false hope and take their money. I'll get a cut, you get a cut. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure George Soros got a cut allegedly, but when they got their cut, you see right now they being scrutinized under federal watch. They looking into all of their pockets. They watching them. And you see them sipping champagne on YouTube, which proves it's a lot of scammers that be on YouTube. How you know a scammer? Or should I say a black activist scammer or a person that say they for the people and they scamming? Man, all you got to do is watch how they spend their money. That's it. When they spend their money, that's how they tell on themselves. And they're going to convince you that they got this money doing everything else, but they ain't going to tell you, actually, nigga, I got this money from them donations. And guess what? That's how a lot of them get caught up in tax fraud. Because when they taking in them donations and they getting that free money, they don't put nothing to the side to pay their taxes. That's why I told you, most of the people that be scamming for money are people that never really got money like that. Therefore, they don't know how to manage money like that. They don't know how to sit on money, and they wind up getting caught with that tax fraud. And when you taking in $66 million and you spending $6 million, all that type of stuff, you in a different tax bracket. That means what? What is April 18th this year? That means you owe some bread. When you hear people bragging about how they made $100,000, how they make $50,000 a month, just understand that them taxes on their ass. Because then now they're in a different bracket. Y'all know the same thing if you win a lotto. They run that game. You win $100 million in lotto. Out of that $100 million in lotto, they're going home with $60 million. They're going to take 30 to 40 off the rip. Give me that. That's how taxes work. So that's why, like I say, man, it ain't about no money. Because guess what? Money could be your come up, but money also could be your downfall. That's right. Like Rondell said, they all going down and he'll be all right. The same dude who been throwing others under since he was in the Holocaust. Woo. You know how that word move people. Disclaimer on that. But anyway, right? Scammers got the same pattern. A robber gonna rob you to your face They're going to pull that gun out and say, give me what you got. A jacker going to say, get out that car. But a scammer, they always going to act like they're your friend. And they always going to act like what? They helping you. See? It's the same thing like for the people that know about penitentiary gangs. When you go to penitentiary, you go to jail, that nigga that act like he trying to help you, that's the first one you're supposed to punch in the face. Because that dude that act like he trying to help you, he's actually lining you up so you be comfortable. The next thing you know, he's taking everything from you, including your manhood. Well, that's the same game that scammers run on the street. They always gonna act like they helping you. But why they acting like they're helping you, and you got that black power fist up, I told you, why you got that fist up, they going in your pockets. Told you. And sometimes that's the same black power fist that knock you upside your head and take your money. And when you look around, next thing you know, they throwing stuff in your face that they bought with your money. But they want to convince you that they got that money on their own. No, you got that money from the people. Period. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this clear. You better watch who you be co-signing. Because remember, we live in a world where everybody loves to co-sign everybody. But then when that person you co-sign and get exposed, you're going to take a hit too. So right now, we see that Black Lives Matter was a big organization. They said it was founded by George Soros, but you don't see George Soros like that. You ain't seen George Soros in no picture. You ain't heard about him buying no mansion. You ain't seen him in no farm and none of that. But what are these allegedly black people doing right here in this picture? Are they not smiling, joking, and cooning, sipping champagne? When you see this picture right here, does she look like a woman that was sipping champagne before she got involved with this organization? And I know looks are deceiving, but I told you, I was taught you never trust a woman with no edges. That's what I was taught. When I seen the Tennessee leader that got in trouble, she looked like an ex-fiend, and she had forgery charges and all that type of stuff. So my question is, did they specifically pick criminals? Because you're going to notice that pattern too. No disrespect to my people that cleaned up their ways, but I got to make a point. When they start these organizations, they got a pattern of getting ex-criminals. You never noticed that, Neva? It's always an ex-criminal that turn activists. Because you know why? Sometimes they set these ex-criminals up. Some of these ex-criminals do have good hearts. Some of these ex-criminals do want to do the right thing. But sometimes they set these ex-criminals up. Because being that they already got stains on their jacket, when they accuse them of certain things, it sticks. So I will say this. I'm going to give them a pass right now. Let's say if they wasn't scamming. Let's say they really was doing everything right. It's still easy for them to get set up when they sitting back, drinking champagne and having a good time. And they did on YouTube. So my point is, even if allegedly George Soros is the biggest scammer, you don't see him incriminating himself like a black person do. Because we like to ball till we fall. We like to drink till we can't think. You know what I'm saying? We like to smoke till we croak. And we love to go on shopping sprees. And we love running to the dealership. You know that. So they ain't no different. Every person that said they was for the people and they got their bread, what did they do? Did they not go to the dealership? Do some of these people that that make money from donations or they for the people, do they not always brag about what type of cars they got? What kind of car they going to get next? Don't they start out regular? Then after a while, they got designer. They got jewelry, diamonds, gold. But when they started out, they didn't have that. When they started out, it was for the people. But when the people start putting it to their pockets, that's when you start seeing the cockiness and the arrogance come out. That's how it go. Y'all ain't noticed the same formula? That's why I told you a lot of them are falling now. A lot of people that was at the top, they about to fall, or they already falling. A lot of the people you think is your leader, they about to fall. Because guess what? It's a change. The position you was in before, you ain't going to be in no more. The position you thought you had is about to change. You got to understand how the world works. You see that with politics. You see that with businesses. Don't you see businesses switching out CEOs? Because everything has to change. The seat got to change. And that's according to nature. That's according to law. That's why you seen Black Lives Matter at the top of their game. You seen them on the TV. You seen them marching all across the country, knocking over statues. Let me get into knocking over them statues. I'm gonna show you the trick what that was about. In my opinion, part of those statues had to get knocked over because, you know, this country does not want to wear racism on their face no more. It's like a black eye. And when you're trying to get foreigners, or when you're trying to get, you know, people from other nationalities and other countries to come here, it's a pretty good idea to get some of those racist statues out the way. And guess what? They needed some people to get the statues out of the way. Who did they use to get the statues out of the way? Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives. I told you they should have made a track. It would have been a hit. So you see them knocking over statues, doing demolition runs, but the whole time they were still doing work for somebody else. And like I told you, them racist statues had to go because a lot of different nationalities are pulling up, and you know it's not a good look to have these racist statues from back in the day. What we're gonna do is put these statues away, and now we're gonna hide this so-called racism. But really, it ain't no racism no more, too. That's what they were trying to show you. It ain't about racism no more. Now it's about money. It's about that color green. And if you ain't got the color green, niggas gonna be racist towards you. People gonna be racist towards you because you ain't got no green. That's what it's about now. If you poor, people gonna act a certain way towards you. It's gonna be like you're racist. People ain't gonna want to share the same water fountain with you no more. They ain't gonna want to be in the same restaurant with you no more. That's why you've been seeing on them viral videos of niggas going in all these restaurants acting savage. Because soon they don't want you in a restaurant no more. It's a certain behavior that's been promoted and now it's being executed. But my point is, black scammers make their money by selling you hopes and dreams. And when it's all said and done, they laugh to the bank and they don't do nothing. So I ain't making this up, and I ain't hating on nobody hustle. I'm not hating on nobody hustle. But I understand a hustle is a hustle and a meal is meal. That's why I'm real and I ain't afraid to steal. Quoted by a rapper once back in the day. But I ain't no thief, so I ain't got to steal. But a lot of these dudes, they'll steal with a straight face. And just so happened, some of these dudes that learned the 2-bit hustle that be scamming, a lot of them used to be accused for doing robberies, forgery. They just found the legal way how to take money. It's called donations. Thanks for the donation, family. Even though I ain't just get a donation, but that's what they be saying. Y'all know that. But guess what? Taxes coming up. Them taxes is due. And the reaper coming to collect. You got a financial reaper. It's called bankruptcy. It's called the IRS. They're the ones that be in the dark that come out to get you financially and choke your pockets because you ain't been paying up. It's time to collect. The reaper is coming to collect. Internal reaper services to your pockets, to your bank account. And when you owe them that tax money, best believe they coming to collect and confiscate. Because people don't understand, even when you're taking donations, you still got to pay a certain amount of taxes. You got to report a certain amount of that income. That's how it go. So like I say, I don't care. When you're looking at a black scammer, I don't care if it's a preacher, a nigga on YouTube, a nigga marching in the street. All you got to know is a check got cut, and that's why they perpetrating a fraud. Or 9 times out of 10, they got money coming in for free, and they got to keep the act and the show going. As long as they keep the show going, the money come in. If they stop the show, the money don't come in. You also see when the money stop coming in, they don't want to put in no work no more. They only gonna put in work less that money coming in. And like I said, for those that pulled up, I'm gonna show you again how even though Martin Luther King was out there on them streets, at least he was out there on the streets, and what else? He was on the front line. So even though he was getting donations, had an organization, he was on the front line. Now they don't be on the front line, they be in the comfort of their home. Some call them living room commanders. Shout out to my man Pone. He calls some of them, you know, the living room commander, the top general of the couch. Some of them make moves from the crib. But they're not gonna be on the street and do nothing for the people. That's all I'm saying. See, truth is truth. This ain't hate, this truth. When you see the women right here, what they doing? Chilling on the patio in a mansion. We are the people that put in that work and was donating all that money. Mind you, they got $66 million in donations in 1 month. Y'all remember that story? Well, they was lacing their pockets up, and a lot of other people was eating off the top. They just the ones going to take the downfall. So watch the downfall and how it play out. So like I said, and also, like I say, watch these black scammers. Now, that's a fact. You can file Chapter 7 after 3 years. That's right. But guess what? You know, the thing is, bro, they got so many people scared to mess up their credit. I know people that's scared. They don't want to file bankruptcy. Remember when Trump filed bankrupt in the past, they try to say, oh, he ain't this and that, he ain't never no money, but they don't understand that's a hustle too. You got people that have filed bankruptcy just to keep what they got and they paying you back nothing. While you worried about a credit score. They got some people worried about a credit score. Black people love a credit score. My credit is no. You got some people, man, they'll jack all that credit up, then file bankruptcy. Say, I ain't paying none of that. Keep what I got, and then I'm gonna run it up again. I got 7 years. I ain't paying back nobody. See, some of y'all and y'all know about that. That's a whole nother hustle too. And that's an old hustle. You think they went broke because they filed bankruptcy. No, nigga. That mean they finessing that money. That mean they ain't paying back nobody they owe and they keeping what they got. That's it. And then when they chill out for a little while, they're gonna get their credit all over again. That's why you heard the saying, bad credit is better than no credit. Didn't you hear that saying before? Bad credit is better than no credit. I tell you what, if you ain't got no credit, go right now and try to get you a car. You ain't got no credit, try to get you a credit card. Watch what happens. Try to go finance something. And if they give it to you, they're going to tax the hell out you on the interest rate because you ain't got no credit. That's all I'm saying. Finesse game. But the rich, they filed bankruptcy to stay richer. When they got a company and they ready to cash out, they'll file bankruptcy and keep everything they got. And somebody else gonna handle that. They sell the debt. See, I ain't gonna get in all of that. But a scammer is always gonna be a scammer. How you know a scammer? Because they always gonna make false promises and they're not gonna do nothing. That's how you know. And a lot of times when they getting that money, they just get big and they just get big. Then they get so cocky, they start flossing, they start stunting on you with their materialism. Just like they doing at the table right here, sipping on champagne. They're probably drinking Cristal. And they start wearing designer. That's what they do. They start wearing red bottom shoes. They start buying rapper chains. You understand? Now, if you was doing that before you started, more power to you. But if you wasn't doing that before you started, shame on you. That's all I'm saying. Just to let you know, I ain't scamming on nobody. I already got what a lot of people trying to get. I ain't here for that. And these are the same people as well. When you start scamming the people and the people get hit, you can't go outside no more because you labeled as a scammer and a perpetrator. And then the people want to get at you. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I'm gonna get into some more things. I'm gonna get off the scammers and these Black Lives Matter. Look at this woman's face, all right? Just look at her. And then look at her in the picture smiling. My point is this. Do she look like a woman you would believe that's speaking? Would you really follow her? My point is this. She looked like she got something up her sleeve. She looks grimy to me. Hey, I'm not just saying that because she black. I'm saying that because it's just something about her. I don't know. Disclaimer, I don't know. Anyway. Let me get into the next story. There's a few stories I'm going to touch on. I ain't going to be too long today. Promise. Which one should I talk about? All right, let me talk about CardiB. We're going to talk about CardiB. CardiB deleted her Twitter account. So, like I said, you already know, this social media is getting out of hand. Social media is really breaking people down. You got cyberbullying, you got slander, you got people talking about they exposing, you got people talking crazy, people talking about they gonna pull up, you got people that talk about your kids, you got people that do whatever. But everything I just described comes from a miserable ass person, a lame ass motherfucker, period. Part of my terminology for my people that don't like cursing. But anyway, Cardi B deleted her Twitter. And she says she's deleting her Twitter because it's a dumbass app. And she tired of people dragging her and her kids. She says, on God, I hate this fucking app. No, pardon me. She says, on God, I hate this fucking fan base. See, the key word she said was fan base. I'm going to break that down. So she says she hate her fan base. But I'm going to show you something. She also told a fan that, I hope your mom dies. She told a fan she hoped their mother died. So basically the fan, her own fans is getting to her. But this is the thing I'm going to prove to you. Cardi B blew up off of her same ignorant fan base. The fan base she hates is the fan base she created. The same way I told you, when you start up a page and you start anything up, if you start your page off of beef, you're going to have a bunch of people that follow you that love beef. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be ignorant. And when you start beefing, they don't want to hear what you got to say no more. They're going to turn on you. Well, Cardi B built her platform off allegedly portraying ignorance. Could have just been playing a role. My point is, let's rewind to Love and Hip Hop. What role did Cardi B play on Love and Hip Hop? Did she not specialize in, turning up, fighting? Did she not turn up and using a lot of broken English, a lot of broken grammar, a lot of slang? Well, understand that she should have known she was going to attract those type of people with that type of behavior. But when it's profitable, your fan base, when they're profitable, when you selling them that ignorance and they buying it and it's profitable, it's all good. But guess what? When you stop giving them that ignorance, that's when they're going to turn on you. So my point is, you'll see when Cardi B started showing her family and showing that she's a mother, you got some people, they don't want to see that side of Cardi. We want the ignorant side of Cardi. We want the other side that how you act and you turn up and you ready, you talking crazy. They want that side of Cardi because guess what? People don't like change. And not only that, the way you build your fan base is the way you're going to make your money. So when you don't give your fan base what they want, they're going to turn on you. If you started by beefing, if you stop beefing, they're not going to agree with you no more. They don't want to hear that no more. They're going to say your music got weak. They're going to say your channel got boring because you ain't beefing no more. We only came in for the beef. What about the people who love to go to certain channels to hear the tea and the gossip? If they stop spilling the tea, if they stop gossiping, you ain't going to listen because it's boring. You came to that specific channel to hear the tea and the gossip. So my point is, how you build your fan base, that's how you're going to prosper. That's how you're going to make it. And when you don't do what your fan base want, you're going to fall off. That's why I told you some people, all they could do is beef. Beef, beef, beef. 50 Cent formula. I told you. Start beef. Because they got to keep starting the beef to keep it going. Other than that, nobody paying attention to them unless they beefing. Get what I'm trying to tell you? So that same fan base you think you building up for the beef, when the beef get boring or you ain't got no more beef no more, they all going to check out and they're going to turn on you. It's the same way how some of y'all started channels of beefing and being that, people that was following you, they tired of just hearing beefing. They don't want to tap in no more. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You can't get mad because they have somebody else's channel. You can't get mad at that because fans do what they want to do. And you supposed to already know the game that sometimes fans will turn on you. At 9 times out of 10, fans always turn on you. Let's look at sports. How many times you watch a game when that home team stop playing right or the home team don't do what they supposed to do, what happened? They say home crowd start booing their ass. Man, I see LeBron James get booed by the Lakers this year. The Laker fans booed LeBron James. They booed the shit out of him. Westbrook, all of them. Turned on him. That's what the fans do. You're supposed to know that. When you don't do what the fans want you to do, they will turn on you. Or when the fans get tired of your BS, they turn on you too. They go somewhere else. That's all I'm saying. It's a certain formula. You got to know your own recipe. But my point is, even though you got a recipe, guess what? Sometimes people just get tired of eating the same thing. You might love macaroni and cheese, but you don't want to eat it every day. You know what I'm saying? Some people might love fried chicken, but you don't want to eat it every day. All you do is beef, and you just beef every day. You're always beefing, but guess what? Sometimes people don't want to hear that shit. So guess what? They don't tap in. That's why you got a fake-ass following. Some of you got a fake-ass following. You watch numbers. You care about fucking numbers all the time, but you're going to understand half them numbers ain't real, because when you pull up with something real, half them numbers ain't going to be. They're going to disappear because they don't really support you. They support the bullshit you say out your mouth. So when you ain't got nothing that's interesting, they're going to keep it pushing. How you start is how you going to finish. If you come in the game being ignorant, you got to go out. You got to go out being ignorant. You got to stay the same way. So my point is, CardiB was snapping on her own fan base. She told her fans she hoped their mother died. She deleted her Twitter account. But that's the same fan base you created with Bodak Yellow and everything else. That's how it go. So what they said, if you make your bed, you got to lay in it. That's my whole point. How you come in the game, that's how you got to go out in the game. You got to go out with a blaze. So you come in the game starting beef and that shit don't work no more, don't get mad. Just understand that the people don't want to hear that shit no more, and you on your way out of here. People got hip to all your shenanigans, all your gimmicks, your schemes, all your concepts that you come with. They see through the shit and it don't work no more. So they turn on you. That's what they do. Which brings me to WAC 100 in the game. Y'all know about the game, but people got a short memory. Now, WAC 100 says that the game is about to drop an Eminem diss track. For one, who cares about a game diss track? Who cares about the game? Who cares about Eminem? Who cares? And guess what? When you talking about diss tracks, nigga, you going back 20-some years. Somebody tell me what year Ether came out. Ether and Takeover. I could have sworn that was about 2001, something like that. Do we not remember the Beef DVDs that came out? Beefing on record is played out. Half the people ain't even going to stream it or watch it or care. And if they do listen to it after that, they still ain't going to buy your album. But I understand why he got to try to diss Eminem. Because a lot of them cut him off. They're not dealing with him like that. But not only that, a lot of y'all forget that the game had a $7 million lawsuit. A lot of y'all forgot that. A $7 million sexual assault. And he was ordered to pay up the money. I'm not saying that man is guilty. I'm not saying that at all. But I know his money ain't looking too right. His money ain't the way it used to be. Yeah, he probably got some money, but it ain't like it used to be. So our niggas can play them games all they want to. So when I hear the game talking about he gonna diss Eminem, to me it sounds like a publicity stunt. And my point is, who cares? Nobody cares. I know these young boys definitely don't care. All they want is some good music. So I'm trying to tell you, it's about the drill. Stuff like that. It's about that new flow. They don't want to hear no diss tracks. Now you can diss people within the track. If the track is fire and you diss them within the track, that's different than making a damn diss track. And it also looks like now, you know, it looked like the game might be clout chasing. Who knows? Well, WAC 100 says that the game is about to drop a diss track on Eminem. They made it like it was national news. The same way I seen people diss WAC 100, now I see them on WAC 100 nuts. A lot of hypocritical behavior. These same dudes will diss somebody, clout chasing, hating on them, and then that same person they'll be their friend when they feel like they gotta come up. Then, like I told you, you got dudes that like to pick and choose. They'll call this nigga over here a snitch. He a sucker. He a bitch. And then they'll go hang with that sucker, with that snitch and that bitch. They'll diss this nigga and then go hang with the next nigga that got the same exact traits. Sometimes even worse. And that's why I'm going to come to the story next of they got a man birth control pill. And I'm trying to tell you, a lot of these dudes be in their feelings. And that's why I understand why they made a male birth control. Because some of you dudes do not deserve to have kids. And some of you dudes, man, your wife know you a bitch, so she gonna say, baby, you need to take this pill. I guarantee you that. I guarantee half you dudes, a woman is going to ask you or tell you, baby, you need to take this birth control pill because she know you a bitch. That's the time we in right now. I told you. You see a lot of man-on-man beef, and then this man a beef with that man, and then he'll go around with another man, and then those men come together against this man, and you don't even see females doing that. Am I lying or am I flying? I'm not gonna go into that, but I gotta show you patterns. How you know how they get down. You gotta study their pattern. You watch their behavior. You watch their track record. They always going to show you who they are. I don't care if you go back a year, you go back 2 years, 3 years. They're gonna have the same track record. We live in a time where men are too concerned with other men. I told you, they watching men on the gram. They watching other men on YouTube. They're not just watching. I'm talking about watching them respectfully. They're watching them with a whole nother intention, with whole other details, and some of it be suspect behavior. You know, they want to look all in a man's mouth. They want to look at a man's body. They ain't listening to what the man's saying. They just want to stare and gaze at another man's face. So maybe online social media was also a device for men to lust off other men, because that's what it seemed like to me. It's easy. You can sit in your house and lust off another man from your home. Because a lot of y'all be too concerned with other men. They be focused on men so much, they don't even focus on what they got to do. You can call yourself dissing a man. You can call yourself keeping your foot on a man's neck, but really you on that man's nuts. You got your foot on his neck, but you really got his nuts in your mouth. That's how it works. So you can brainwash yourself to think you got your foot on somebody's neck, but in reality, you got that man's sausage in your mouth. And I'm going to say no rainbow. That's just the reality. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just keeping it real. Don't diss a man and then go around with another man. And why you always beefing with a man anyway? You ain't got nothing else to do? I don't even see women beefing like that no more. Do we see women going at each other's neck like that anymore? You know, it's called cat fights. Do we see that like we used to? Who do you see beefing going back and forth more than anybody? Is it a man or a woman? Somebody talk to me. Somebody holler at me. Who we see more beefing? Men beefing or women beefing? Or do we see men beefing with women? What do we see more of now? Is it more or less men beefing with men? Or is it women beefing with women? That's all I'm saying. Yep, some people call it a sword fight. Some people call it a penis fight. A Johnson festival. That's all I see. Men worried about other men. Men trying to expose other men. That's like a man want to pull down another man's pants. You want to know what he working with. Just say that, nigga. Just say you want to know what this man working with. Tell him you want to see his Johnson. You might as well say that. That's what you might as well say. Don't try to flip it talking about I got my foot on his neck. We're going to come at him. We're going to expose him. Maybe you just want that man exposed as Johnson in your DM. Maybe that's what you like. Because that's what I'm starting to think. And I'm going to say it again. A lot of you niggas don't be having no females in your chat room. Is that why you mad? Or maybe you don't like women anyway? Which one is it? These niggas be lusting on women online. These niggas be in comment sections flirting. They be flirting with women online like perverts. When you constantly sending women uninvited DMs, nigga, that's like stalking. And a lot of you got stalking behavior. That's why I told y'all, if y'all tell y'all to go subscribe to one of my sisters, don't be trying to flirt with all crazy, because you're going to look like a stalker. You're going to make me look bad. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stalking chicks online, bro. That's all I'm saying. Because a lot of y'all be stalking online, slick stalking. I'm going to tell you, women, if a man send you a DM of his Johnson, that's a form of rape. That's a form of a man that's sexually violating you. When I'm talking about when you ain't asking to send a picture of your Johnson, and I'm talking about nowhere, out of the blue, you don't even know this man, out of nowhere, man just send you a dick pic, man, that's a slick rape. And guess what? Women got to deal with that all the time on every social media platform. It's some weirdo in their inbox. So some of these dudes, they got that behavior. I'm talking about for real. They be stalking YouTube pages. You got dudes be up late at night watching people. Nigga, I see the hours you be up. I get up early, nigga. You just went to bed. The fuck you doing up all night, nigga? What you doing up online that late? You got the behavior of a goddamn predator. I'm talking about some of you content niggas. You niggas got stalking behavior. You either stalking a woman, you stalking a man, you always stalking somebody, then call yourself exposed to somebody. Nigga, you exposing yourself, nigga. Because now we know you ain't got no bitch. Pardon me, you don't have no lady, you have no woman, because ain't no real woman gonna sit there with a man who up there on people's videos at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Man, that's how I know you couldn't get no sex, because you couldn't go to sleep. Men, when they need to go to sleep, they have sex, and they go to bed. A man that's up all night, every night, that's a man that don't get no sex. It's hard for him to sleep. He toss and turn in the bed. He toss and turn in the bed. He toss and turn on the couch, because he ain't had no lady at night. That's a lot of you dudes. You think I don't know? I be knowing. A lot of you dudes are weirdos. Salute to the bro. Grown man peers in the building. Grown man talkers channel. If you don't like it, then you do something about it. But you ain't going to stop nothing. And the bro done sent that cash app, so you know I'm going to turn. He done sent that super chat. I'm going to turn up. You know why I'm going to turn up? Because that's what I do. And look, he just put the icing on the cake. So, this ain't the slander of diss nobody. We talking about a world of bullies. We talking about a world of people that think they're going to get online and play games. But I'm going to show you half of these people are scammers. Half of these people are starting to go along, get along gangs. Half of these people belong to cults. And in real life, they are nobodies. Nobody. In real life, they ain't nobody. They quiet. I heard dudes online with a gangster persona. They talk, when they talk, they be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da-da. They talk real tough online. Then I heard that same person on public. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes. They whole life story. They real, look, nigga, you got an inside voice. You got an outside voice. You use your outside voice when you in the house. When you come outside, nigga, you use your inside voice. You got it mixed up. When you outside, that's when you're supposed to be loud. When you're in the house, you're supposed to be quiet. But you be loud online, and in real life, you be very quiet. That's why you niggas always got to backtrack. When you're a real individual, you know they always say they real niggas, right? But guess what? When you real, you don't got to backtrack that much. Okay, some of us, we backtrack sometime. But I say out of 100%, you might got to backtrack about 5%, maybe below 7%. Most of you niggas be backtracking damn near 50%. Man, fuck that. 70% of you niggas be backtracking. Because you ain't solid. You always doing something, got to apologize when you get G-checked. Am I lying? Am I flying? That's what they do. That's what they do. I'm going to show you something. Because guess what? Like the bro said, these dudes be living room commanders. Calling shots from the crib. So I understand when, you know what I'm saying, when some brothers say, yo, you ain't outside like that. I get it, because some niggas really ain't outside. Them niggas don't even walk to the store in the morning. They don't even do that. They ain't never outside. I get it. But my point is, ain't nothing wrong with going outside. But my thing is, you cannot go outside and have the most to say about everybody. You can't be the one talking about everybody, always starting beef, always starting drama, and you ain't outside. Now, if you're a person that mind your own business and you lay low, ain't nothing wrong with not coming outside, because that's what you do. Don't portray the image that you the top done data, the gangster man, the gangster goon, and you don't even come outside. I get that part. I'm talking about nigga don't even go outside to go to the store. The nigga don't even, no, the nigga don't even go outside to wash their car. Don't be the scared niggas going to drive through. I'm just saying, some people, when they come out there in straight power, niggas don't even go out to get groceries. They send their old lady to get the groceries. They don't even go do that. They scared when they go to the supermarket and in the cereal section, somebody gonna swing on them. You know what I'm saying? Dumb people. Man, we know a lot of you coward. We know that coward behavior. But my point is, these are the main ones that start shit online. They fucking internet thugs. They won't leave people alone. But we know, it's like I told y'all like the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz was terrorizing all of them. Terrorizing their ass. When they pulled up, it was a little short-ass man with no power at all behind a goddamn voice machine. Y'all voice machine is the internet. This is what you use to talk your gangster talk your loud talk. Call yourself exposing people. Call yourself going hard. Man, I heard these same people talking like they was in fucking church. When niggas pulled up on them in real life, they was talking like they was in church. In the same way that man could pull up, anybody could pull up. The same way I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I'm just speaking on because all this go together. I'm showing you how all these internet individuals, they run together. The scammers run together. The thugs, the internet thugs, they all in the same team. It's a group of people that's not going to really do nothing, but they're going to give you a persona online. And I'm trying to tell these people that this game they playing is not, it don't work no more. It's called finessing the people. The people ain't buying that shit you selling no more. They don't believe you. They ain't with it. So it ain't about numbers dropping. It ain't, you know, because like I said, these niggas love numbers. They'll let you stick a dildo in their booty for some numbers. They love numbers. I'm talking about them. You know, because my numbers, you know, my numbers. Sound like a fiend. Talk about my numbers. Fuck your numbers. How about that? But you love to watch my numbers. I'm talking about you suckers. I ain't talking about my real individual. I'm not talking about my real bros that be on their numbers because they about their hustle. They about their grind. They about their bread. They ain't out here selling nothing. They ain't selling no dream. They just hustling, grinding, watching their numbers, meaning they watching their bag. They watching their progress. I ain't talking about y'all. Don't get it fucked up, bro. I ain't talking about the people that be on their grind. I'm talking about the begging ass niggas that be talking about their numbers. I'm talking about the niggas that don't got nothing going on that be watching numbers. Those are the pocket watchers. So you got hustlers that watch their numbers, and you got pocket watchers that watch numbers. And for my bros that's from the block, you always know it was always somebody on the block watching you make your money. I told you, the people that work your job, it's always somebody worried about how many extra overtime, how much overtime you get on your check this week. They're always watching your money. I'm talking about them people. And you're going to notice they all run together. They all got the same pattern. They always worried about what another man is doing. And that's how I know you like sausages. So I don't want to hear about you exposing everybody or somebody clout chasing you when you the one clout chasing everybody else. That's what it looked like to me. The same nigga that'll call somebody clout chasing, they're the main ones clout chasing. Some of these lame niggas sit up and make up troll pages for what? You the lame nigga sitting back with 1,000 emails. And did you take a time out your day to go on somebody else's channel while you could have been making videos, nigga? You ain't a hustler. But my point is this ain't that ain't the point. What up, Mr. X? What up, Helping the Vision? What up? My point is it's a pattern. The pattern is people watching you because they really plotting on your downfall. They're plotting on your downfall, and then some of them are watching you, and they scamming on you. Some of them are fucking predators. My point is, anybody who go online and they talk that exposing or they talk that, they always talking, running their fucking mouth. Those are the main people, all they do is sit up all day and watch people, study people. You think you know somebody because you watching their comments, you watching they subs, you watching. But while you watching, you ain't doing nothing. Guess what? Somebody already watching you. Matter of fact, they don't even gotta watch you because they already know what you about. Told you, man. Y'all dudes, when y'all was out here lacking, y'all left a blueprint to your own destruction. You figure that out, you be all right. The recipe of your destruction is already listed. Told y'all this, man. When some of us that know how to win, we got the recipe. We got the recipe on how to win. When I be cooking you niggas, that mean I got your recipe. And you in my cookbook, nigga. That's a lot of you dudes. You know why? And I'm waiting for you to make the wrong move. I'm waiting for you. Yeah. That's why I do certain things on purpose too. Because I know you're a bitch and you got bitch in your blood and you're going to react. And I'm waiting for you to react. Because I told y'all before, a lot of us, we already plotting on you. We already plotting. I told you, man, we already got the ditch dug for you already. And like I said, I'm not going to be a broken record, but I'm just trying to show you how all this go together. When I talk about the black scammers, because that is in the title, black scammers, the black scammers are also the same individuals that's always watching other people scamming, or should I say scheming. Scammers, scheming, they all the same people. They do the same thing. What they do is plot on other people on how they're going to benefit off other people. But you'll see these are people, they are not producers. See, a producer can make something from scratch. They pave their own way. That's a producer. But a schemer or a scammer, they are takers. You know how some people come in the chat and they try to take your fan base. They'll come in your chat and say, yeah, yo, come tune in. They're trying to take followers. But you can't take followers. You can't take subs because people go where they want to go. It's people that told people to subscribe to me. Don't mean they listen. I'm going to keep it solid. I done been on people's page. They say go subscribe to For No Fame. I look, ain't nobody subscribe to my channel. So because people subscribe when they want to subscribe. So it's nothing you going to make. I don't care if you got a store and you put all these signs in front of your store, 50% off, half off, buy one, get one free. If people don't want to come in your store, they ain't coming. Am I lying? Am I flying? You McDonald's sometime now had a 2 for $6, but some people you still ain't going to make. You don't care what sale they got. You ain't going to McDonald's. Name a store, whatever. If you don't rock, you don't go there. You gonna go what you want to go to, period. When they understand that, they'll learn to shut the fuck up. Nobody cares what you got going on. And a lot of you are scammers, you're schemers, and salute to the 80 people in the chat. And I know a percentage of y'all are haters, but that's okay. You gonna learn something today. Because we talking about people that like to rob their own people. And this is why the community would never come up. We got people that love to rob their own people. They scam on their own people like innocent victims. But my point I'm showing y'all is a coward behavior. You see, a real robber, a true thief is going to take it from you. See, a robber, he's going to pull a gun out. He's going to say, break yourself, fool. Run your pockets. Give me that purse. Give me that car. But a scammer, they're going to come with a smile. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, family? What's good? I'm for the people. I'm for the youth. They're gonna be your friend. They're gonna come with a swift tongue. Meanwhile, they're gonna say, hit the cash app. Let's get these donations going. Let's get it going. Let's come on. Pass that plate around. That's a hustler. That's a scammer. That's a jacker. That's a slick tongue talking finesser. See, they different from Rob. They don't got the heart. See, a real individual say, you know what? I've been looking out for y'all. I've been going live for a minute. I've been giving y'all content. You know what, man? I'm backed up on my bills right now. Man, I need y'all to help me pay my bills. You know, I'm backed up in the rent. I'm doing bad right now. See, that's what a real nigga say. That's what I would say. Facts. Yo, fam, look. My electric bill got kind of messed up. You know, I've been jacking up this Wi-Fi. You know, trying to keep up with my bills. I'm doing bad right now. And I might just post the goddamn bill and all that. Look, I'm doing bad, people. Help me out. I ain't never asked you for nothing. That's what a real nigga gonna do. See that? These fake niggas, they ain't gonna do that. They know they hurt. They know they starving. They know they ain't making it until they came on the tube. They ain't had nothing. They didn't want to convince you that they been getting money. Like they been had the swag. They been had it. You see niggas go from no jewelry to some jewelry online. You see niggas went from you see niggas go from have-nots to having on YouTube. Had nothing. I seen some of these niggas first episode. They first was going live on corners, projects. Niggas was sitting inside of cars. Now they got the bag. Now they up. They rich. I make this. I make that. You can't tell me nothing, nigga. I'm that deal. I'm that deal. Listen to me. I'm the boss. I'm the big man. But now you big niggas, you got to pay taxes. It's tax season, nigga. Time to pay up. Time to pay up. Because a real nigga that get money, a real business, they can pay their taxes. There's nothing. Keep it pushing. Drop the bag off, taxes paid up. Let's go get some more money. But a dude that's not a hustler, a scammer, they always slip up. They forget to put up the damn tax money. They keep thinking, I'm going to put it up next month. I'm going to just buy this right here. I'll put it up next month. And then sometimes they always forget to put the damn money up and they get caught with tax fraud. That's how it go. So, what's up, College of Staten Island? First class, what's up? Black Lives Matter, they was talking a good talk. But the whole time, y'all didn't know they were scamming. And the more people they recruited, the more people they had marching, the more bags kept coming, the more donations kept coming in. That's why you see them laughing at that table with that champagne on that patio, because you give a nigga a couple dollars, they going to think they made it. But now, they under federal scrutiny. They checking their pockets. They checking their logs. They, you know what I'm saying? They running into their companies. They had an LLC company funneling money. Scamming. Now, like I said, it's okay if they did. Let's be real. If a person do get donations, let me clarify this. If a person is getting donations and they doing the right thing, meaning they actually put in the work, they deserve to have that money because they actually do need that money to live because they've been sacrificing. They've been sacrificing their own life, sacrificing their own family to help others. They do deserve to get some of that bread. But I'm talking about if you ain't put in no work and you know goddamn well you ain't do nothing but go on shopping sprees, shame on you. Because you know for a fact you hustling the people. That's why some of these niggas that say they for the people, these niggas be drunk. Niggas be drunk online. Talking about they for you. And these niggas drunk. You'll see them niggas drinking right in your face. Some of these niggas will say thank you for the donation while they smoking a blunt right in your face. Nigga, you ain't sponsoring nothing. You sponsoring a drug habit. That's what some of y'all be doing. Y'all sponsoring drug habits. I'm at least if I'm smoking, nigga, I'm smoking my own bud, man. A lot of y'all people, man, y'all sponsoring drug habits. Y'all sponsoring big bottles of liquor. That's the war. The big bottle of liquor. The war at the liquor store when niggas in the store fighting to get to the counter. That's the war you fighting for. That's the war y'all niggas be sponsoring. The Henny bottle war. Liquor wars. Today I want Henny, tomorrow I want Douce. The liquor war. Y'all niggas sponsoring liquor wars. Y'all ain't sponsoring no damn war. Ain't no goddamn war. You know why? Because ain't nobody gonna pull up on a white man. Ain't nobody gonna pull up on no government. When niggas see a cop, they run. Unless they working for them. That's what these niggas do. They see a cop, they get shook. They ain't gonna do nothing. Unless they working for them. And some of them are already working. And they want to perpetrate a fraud to you like they want a war. They don't want no smoke. These niggas be out here, yes, bossing. And guess what? They always got the same chant, the same formula. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Oh, my bad. This nigga chant is different. He got another chant. He gonna keep saying the same thing. He gonna keep saying the same thing. The same thing. Y'all know what it is. All I'm gonna tell you is each person that finesses for donation, they always gonna have the same slogan over and over and over and over again. Because that's part of the program. They're programming you to make you think that they're official, but they're not. These niggas be frauds. And when people think when people think it's the world of exposing, it's really the time of exposing frauds. So a lot of you frauds are going to get exposed, just like the leader of Black Lives Matter. A lot of you frauds that been scamming the people, the way the energy on the planet is working, you about to be exposed. That also got something to do with the New World Order. That also got something to do with Revelation. The New World Order is suckers was in the front, now they about to be in the back. That's the new order. And guess what? With all of this fraud behavior, what happened? The real has also been congregating. You see, while y'all was in the church with the frauds, It was a real church over here with some real niggas in it and some real females, and they got a real congregation, and they the ones about to stand up. So I'm gonna show you how all this stuff is changing now. The world is changing. You see people tired of being lied to, people tired of being tricked, people tired of being finessed. That's why a lot of numbers have changed, a lot of numbers going down. A lot of things that used to work don't work no more. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that beef don't work no more. Beef records, that was a gimmick of the late 90s. It don't work no more. You can't be successful off beef. I'm not going to be a damn broken record. The time of exposed to somebody, that was about 10 years ago. You can expose somebody, you know, it was something great. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. You see, we talked about that Will Smith stuff all week. You know why we talked about it? Because Will Smith actually smacked that nigga. He ain't just get online and expose Chris Rock. He ain't just go online and start ranting about what he gonna do. No, he went on there and smacked fire out that boy. That represents a new day. Some of y'all gonna get smacked. Take it how you want to take it. I'm just showing you metaphysics of that situation. It's a time where you can't do no more talking. This ain't the time of exposure. This is the talk. This is the time of action. So like when Wack 100 always talking tough, we live in a time now we actually want to see him beat somebody up. When a person said they did this, that, and the third, people want to see you actually put the work in. Are you a shooter? We want to see you shoot something. That's the time we in now. Are you for Black Lives Matter? Well, we want to see you save some black lives because we don't see you. We live in a time now you got to show and prove. That's my point. I showed you it's a lesson within a lesson. We live in a time now people don't want to hear nothing. They want to see. You get it? That's why you keep hearing about celebrity boxing. Okay, y'all been beefing a long time online. We want to see the fight now. Where the fight at? That is the time we in now. I told you. We're in a time of show and prove. We ain't in the time. This ain't the cap season no more. You remember that saying I told you, fake it till you make it? And I told you, when you don't make it, you just gonna be faking it. We in a time now where you can't fake it till you make it no more. Why? The people woke up. The people want to see some action, nigga. Are you for the people? Let me see you put some work in. What Martin Luther King do? He was for the people. He put that work in. He got stretched out outside. A lot of y'all don't want to get stretched out outside. You don't really want to put no work in. You ain't going to do nothing. So stop it. Malcolm X, he was for the people. He put that work in. What happened? He got smoked in front of the people. Put that work in. Y'all talk that talk. Niggas see master. Them niggas going to run the other way. Them niggas ain't going to do nothing. All they gonna do is go shopping and order some stuff on Amazon. That's all they gonna do. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing. And these are the people y'all look up to and support. And I'm tired of hearing other grown men call other grown men big bro. That ain't your family, nigga. Now I understand if you're a teenager and you calling a nigga big bro. A lot of you niggas be grown ass fucking men calling other men big bro. Yeah, I'm talking to you niggas. You looking real soft out here. And a nigga that's your big bro, when he get knocked out, nigga, what you gonna do? I got big brothers. I'm the one, I ain't never running my big bros. I had 2 big bros. Never running I had my own. So I don't respect no nigga calling a nigga big bro, and definitely, nigga, that ain't even your fucking brother. And when your big brother get knocked out, nigga, what you gonna do? Answer me that. That's all I'm saying. Am I lying? I'm flying. These niggas got this whole internet shit fucked up. These niggas be riding for niggas and co-signing niggas they ain't even met in real life. Yet alone, I ain't gonna argue a pass. You might ain't meet them in real life, but you ain't even have a real conversation with them. They ain't never invited you to their surroundings. They ain't never even invited you in their home. They ain't even invited you to sit down and have a real dinner with. Man, them niggas don't rock with you like that. Nigga, that's an internet persona. And some of you niggas are male groupies. I see male men run behind other men with pom-poms harder than a woman support a man. This what they be doing. What's up, Jaheem? What's up, Miss LA? That's why a lot of y'all don't get no respect. You don't get no respect. Don't get mad because people don't respect you. You brought it on yourself. Ain't nobody gonna respect another man jacking another man, because you really jacking that man. You really jacking his Johnson. That's why his name always in your mouth. You jacking his Johnson. Always speaking on him. Nigga, who are you? What you doing? You don't stand alone, nigga. You always co-signing another man. But one thing you'll hear niggas calling niggas big bro, but you'll never hear them niggas say, what's up, little bro? They don't even see you as their brother. They see you as a flunky. These are facts. To some people, you ain't nothing but a doja. You just there for what they need you for. When they done with you, they're going to throw you in the trash. That's all I'm saying. And people, look, man, a lot of y'all smart. Y'all always watch. Y'all always listening. So you know who the fuck I'm talking to. I ain't got to say a name. You'll never be able to get the credit, say, oh, he said my name. He clout chasing. No, I ain't, nigga. I don't got to say your name. But I know you're listening. And I don't listen to you. Not no more. I don't listen to none of you lame niggas no more. None of you. None of you. You know why? Because I don't want to hear no beef no more. I don't want to hear about nobody getting exposed. That shit is boring now. Nigga, that's old. I told you. When y'all came in, some of y'all, it was popping in because we was bored. A lot of people got gassed up. See, when we was on lockdown and we was bored, we did entertain a lot of nonsense. Now people ain't bored. They going outside. They making moves. They doing what they got to do. When they tune in, they want to tune in to who they really want to tune in, and they really want to hear something. That's it. The time has changed. We not on lockdown no more, nigga. Get that through your head. So we ain't buying what you selling, nigga. We ain't even supporting that shit. Y'all know what time it is. That's right, Juice. Men took over the groupie section. That's right. That ain't leave no room for the damn females. There's so much of groupies, man. The women can't be groupies. Nobody can't even do that no more. Damn. Niggas are sorry. I seen a nigga a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, he was campaigning, dissing this man, dissing the shit out this nigga. Then I see that same nigga in the nigga chat. He said he didn't like it. He was like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's right. In my mind, I said, yo, you was just dissing this man a couple months ago. You was going in on this man. Now you in the same man chat that you was dissing. That's when I knew these dudes were suspect, and it was very funny. I knew it. It's crazy. But these are the same people that also say they gonna expose somebody. How you gonna expose somebody, nigga? I already see you sucking the nuts of a man that you say you ain't rock with. I seen your suspect behavior. Matter of fact, I seen you expose yourself. So how you gonna expose somebody when you already been exposing yourself? And it's proof. I don't get these dudes. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody in the building. I see the family in the chat. And I see my people in the bushes. Salute to my bros and my sisters. And salute everybody who pulled up for the first time. But I'm going to get into some more things. I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished. Episode 142. If you get on your grind, you won't have time to hate on somebody or worry about what somebody else doing. Can't you get that through your thick-ass skull, nigga? Stop worried about what other people doing and do your own thing. We here. I ain't getting distracted, trust me. So we touched on the man birth control. We also touched on Black Lives Matter. We touched on CardiB wanting to delete her Twitter account because remember, they was basically tormenting her, coming at her parenting skills. But guess what? Y'all thought just because y'all was rappers, y'all could just keep putting y'all kids online. But y'all don't understand. That's like, I ain't gonna get into that. So I'm not even gonna get it. I'm gonna chill out. I'm just saying, don't put your kids online and then feel a certain way when people coming at you and your kids. You putting people too much into your personal life. That's all I'm saying. It's okay. But you can't get mad. You can't create a fan base or speaking improper grammar and talking ratchet and then get mad when your same ratchet supporters come at you. That's the fan base you created. Look, that's like I told y'all, some of these people, like some of these celebrities, right? You'd be surprised how many of these celebrities actually got college degrees. A lot of these entertainers actually have college degrees. They are smart. They're not stupid. But they know that they can get paid off acting ignorant. They know they can get paid off acting stupid, so that's what they do. And they create an ignorant-ass fan base. And every now and then, that ignorant fan base turn on them. But that's the fan base you created. That's how it works. So be careful of the fan base that you create. What's up, Juicy Peach? Make sure you be careful of the fan base you create. That's all I'm saying. Don't start a fan base, then start crying when they turn on you. But CardiB, some people say she weak. Like, you know, some people say she weak when it comes to criticism. And she got so mad, she deleted her Twitter account. And I don't blame her. Because at the end of the day, Cardi, you rich. Why are you entertaining all these social media platforms anyway? If I had the bag, I'd be doing so much. My publicist have to beg for me to get online. I ain't got time for that. I ain't sitting there beefing with a troll. I don't do that now. So, you know, if I got money, I ain't beefing with no damn troll. But guess what? Some people can have a big bag, but their self-esteem could be real small. There's a lot of people with low self-esteem. I'm not going to say low self-esteem. I'm going to say small self-esteem. Because you can say one word and they get offended. Oh, what you talking about? What? One little word. Low self-esteem. Or if you ain't buying what they selling, they want to kick you out the store. Get them out of here. He don't agree with what I said. Get them out of here. No, I don't do that. I don't do all that. But that's what some of them be doing. That's a weakness. They don't understand these niggas are weak. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that act like they so big. That's right. See? Sweetie has a whole bachelor's degree. Just found out. I told y'all, man. A lot of them got degrees, and they know they can get paid off the hood. That's why every song they make, they're going to make sure they talk about the ignorant shit. They're going to tell you how ratchet they are. They're going to tell you everything that fuck up your household. And the whole time, them niggas in a good relationship, got a college degree, got kids and private school, all of that. That's what they do. Did Megan Thee Stallion not tell you about she just got a degree? Did Kim Kardashian know she got a degree? A lot of people didn't know K. Michelle had a college degree the whole time when she was crying that blues and playing that ratchet ass role on Love and Hip Hop. Whole time she had a degree because she understand I got a degree, but if I throw this wine glass at you, the chicks in the hood gonna think I'm ratchet. If I start a confrontation everywhere I go, the chicks in the hood gonna think I'm ratchet. The same thing with the niggas. If I get a bunch of tattoos and I take some pictures with these guns, these niggas gonna think I'm gangster. Whole time that man got a college degree. Now that's what you should have learned from that movie CB4. So I will say salute to Chris Rock on that one. When they were showing you that half these gangster rappers really be frauds from the suburbs. That's what they were showing you. That's what he showed you in CB4. Remember, they stole Gusto whole image. Gusto was the real nigga. And CB4 stole his whole image and got paid. All them niggas was from the suburbs. They was from the suburbs, had lame ass jobs. It was lame niggas. And they stole the image of a real nigga and got paid. That was CB4. A classic movie where they showed you. Also, at the end of that movie, Chris Rock had on another dress. He damn sure did. He had another dress trying to kiss a man. So when y'all saw Chris Rock in The Fresh Prince, that was the first time he had on a dress and a wig. But anyway, this ain't about Chris Rock. It's about CB4. On how the people you think be so tough, the people you think be gangster, a lot of time, man, they got college degrees, they come from a good family, and they just selling you a dream and it's a hustle. They scamming. So they also apply to black scammers, profiting off the hood. So my point is, Cardi, don't get mad and want to delete your account and dissing your. She told her fan base she hoped one of their mother died, straight up. And she says she hate them people. She hate her effing fan base. But guess what? That's the fan base you created. Period. You should have started doing gospel music or something. I don't know. But you got paid off your ratchetness on Love and Hip Hop. You got paid off promoting that you was a stripper, putting stuff in dudes' drinks. And that's the type of crowd you got. The same way, not to be disrespectful, but I've got to be real. Some people got a fan base off certain behavior. This is why you can't steal nobody's fan base. If a person come out with a fan base talking about how they got violated by another man, 9 times out of 10, his fan base are gonna be people that got violated by another man. If a woman come out and she speak out for domestic violence, guess who's gonna follow her? Most of the women who was caught up in domestic violence. You got to know your fan base. I'm teaching you dummies another lesson. So that's why I'm also going to show you why you can't steal nobody's fan base. If they follow that woman because of domestic violence, they all been through the same thing. What make you think because you doing something, you got a cooking channel, they're going to follow your damn channel? If this man started his channel because he was violated by another man, what make you think his followers going to follow you? Or if they do follow you, you might get some men that like other men. And when a man has a channel about how he was violated by another man, you got to understand them type of stories turn some type of men on. They turn them on. So that's why they tune in. When you hear a man always say SMD, always making references to his private part, it's some men that like that. And sometimes they attract a different crowd. Sometimes they got, man, some of these dudes got rainbow followers right in their chat room. No disrespect to the rainbow gang, but y'all know what time it is. Some of these channels are built with a percentage of rainbow followers because they got rainbow stories. When you tell them sexual stories, you turn them on. That's why they pull up when you hit that live. They pull up, they be right there. Wonder what he gonna say today. So that's why I told y'all before. I don't want some of these people. I don't want none of some. Look, some of you niggas, I do not want none of your fan base because I know what your fan base really consists of, and I know why you got them numbers like that because they like your story. They like your presentation of what you've been through. I get it. It's the same way, like I said, if a person go online and they showing you how to use firearms, 9 times out of the people that subscribe to their channel, they like firearms. So you got people that got channels. Because we talking about YouTubers, because don't forget, these Black Lives Matter women, they was caught on YouTube. See, the feds was scrutinizing their YouTube video, which gave them further investigations into the $6 million home that they bought. So they was on YouTube stunting and capping. You'll see the same pattern. They said it was for the people. They said Black Lives Matter. Then they ran to YouTube and started going live from their patio in their backyard, sipping champagne. It's another nigga that be on YouTube. He kind of do the same thing. He said it for the people. He be online in his backyard with nice flowers and drinking. And he always on YouTube. That's all they do. So they the same people. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't gotta diss Black Lives Matter to make myself look like I'm a leader because I ain't no damn leader. You know, you always gonna see they gotta diss this person to make themselves look official. See, I don't gotta do that. When you're official, you official. You don't gotta diss. I don't gotta diss this individual and say he a lame. Look at me. I don't gotta say, oh, y'all support him. Why y'all don't support me? That's what a lame nigga say. But that's what they be doing. They all do the same thing. Watch the pattern. They're gonna be broke and humble. When they get their money, they're gonna start flossing on you. Little by little, they're gonna start flossing on you. Look at what I got. Look what I got. But the whole time, they ain't gonna tell you they got it from your damn donation money. And that's why they under scrutiny, because guess what? It's time to pay the taxes. So sometime when it's time to pay them taxes, the feds be watching and the IRS be watching. And actually, they're the same 3-letter game. Period. So let's look at this woman. Does she not look like a scammer? She looked like a cleaned up crackhead. Allegedly. That's what she looked like. You see in that picture smiling. Ha, we took all them niggas' money. We got the bag. The same thing happened to y'all. That's all. Thank you, Miss Carla. Thank you. What's up, Annette? We all here. We cooking this morning, episode 142. I know y'all tired of the same old, the same shenanigans. I ain't doing nothing but being myself. I said if I pull up, if I be myself, it'll be more easier. I don't got to sit on here. I don't got to wait for somebody to do something to react, because a lot of y'all niggas, y'all just make reaction videos. You wait for somebody else to say something, and then you go hit the live button. You wait for somebody else to do something, and then you go hit the live button. That's all you niggas do. You niggas sit in the crib, watch other men, and say, man, I'm about to go make a video on this. I'm about to make a response. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. You niggas is busters. Pardon my language, ladies. I'm sorry. But sometimes you got to tell these men you got to tell them how they look. You know why? That's why they dropped the male birth control pill. So now, ladies, when you don't want to get pregnant by a sucker, like when you're dealing with a man, you know he's a sucker, you just tell him you need to take this pill. So a lot of my women, you know what I'm gonna say, my women supporters, my lady friends, my queens, my sisters, look, make sure you invest in these male birth control pills. And when you dealing with a bitch ass nigga, you tell him take one, nigga. You ain't getting me pregnant, nigga. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna smash, but just take one anyway. We don't need more niggas in the world like you. Take this damn pill, nigga. Because a lot of these niggas are suckers. And last month was Women's Month. Now I see why a lot of these men was acting like females. That's a female, Debo. That's a female. That was you niggas. Sad, man. Who gonna stand up for the real men? When them real men gonna stand up, man? All I see is men running with other men. Yeah, big bro. Yeah, big bro. What you want, big bro, to rub your booty? What you want, big bro, to rub you on the back, pat you on the head? What you want, nigga? You grown. What the hell is wrong with you niggas? You niggas need help. Niggas got mamas online. You got to pretend mama. Mama. You some mama ass niggas. You out here looking for a damn mother online. What the hell is wrong with you niggas? That ain't your mama, boy. Oh, I get it. She ain't got no kids and he ain't got no mama, so they a family now. They adopted each other. Wow. That's what they be doing online. This shit is crazy. You niggas are sick. Y'all sick. Sick. And we already got the addy. We putting in this work. We cooking this morning. Tuesday. Salute Josh Shaft. Salute. I mean, y'all know y'all want to hear that smoke. But I ain't just blowing smoke. I'm speaking facts. I ain't up here freestyling. I ain't doing nothing. I'm speaking facts. We're going to start the day off right. Because, you know, sometimes we'll take them blows. We'll take what we got to take. But, you know, guess what? We always bounce back. You know the song, we fall down, but we get up. You know that church song? Yeah, that's us. That's us. That's us. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. But when they fall, they ain't getting back up. They're going to be like that old lady in that commercial. They ain't going to get back up. Trust me when I tell you, episode 142. The reason why we having these conversations, let me bring it all to a whole. We having these conversations because the black community, the urban community, the ghetto, whatever you want to call it, I don't care what you want to call it. We never going to come up because when we come together, you always got a scammer, you always got a hater, you always got a fake love, and you got fake shit going on, and it's always about the money. So let's look. We see these people at the table. Now in your mind, think about all those people that was marching all around the country. While they was marching all around the country, they was sitting having brunch. And I already told you, half those people that was marching, when they was marching, they ain't had no fucking job. They was telling on themselves. Why you think a lot of them was looting and stealing? They ain't had no job. And some of them still ain't got no job because a lot of them quit. And a lot of them ain't never had one in the first place. And you're also going to understand, majority of those people that was marching, a lot of them didn't want to get that vax neither. And a lot of them still didn't go back to work. A lot of them also got tricked to quit their job by these chicks right here. Quit your job, put in work for us. Black, we got you, we pay you, we give you a check, we pay you. Those are some of the same people outside living in cardboard boxes right now. Some people that was working for Black Lives Matter are outside right now in a cardboard box because they quit their job and some of them ain't had no job in the first place. They thought they was with a good organization that was going to take care of them. They were putting people up in hotel rooms, all of that. So my point is, what the hell are they doing with a mansion that can hold up to 20 cars in the parking area. What the hell they doing with that? And that was just one of the cribs. That's all I'm saying. So you got to pay attention. Hold on. Shay said, those same people marching argue with me because they were marching with no purpose. Exactly. That's the question. What was the purpose? What did they get accomplished? Salute, Saladin. Salute, brother. Salute, Jamel Saladin. There's a lot of smart people in here. I want somebody to let me know, what did they accomplish? What did they get done? I'm not even trying to be funny right now. I want to know, what did they actually get accomplished, honestly? Who did they hold accountable for some of the foul behavior? And they also said they pulled up on the scene with Trayvon Martin. That's where they first pulled up at. What did they do to George Zimmerman? They also at the Mike Brown episode? Actually, ever since they came into existence, man, there's been a whole lot of black slams. More than before they was on the scene. Exactly, bro. They did nothing. I'm really trying to figure out, what exactly did they do? They pocketed that bread. So I ain't gonna lie, they part of the living room commander committee. They actually the patio committee, because they on the patio chilling. They ain't do shit. But a lot of people did go to jail. Let's not forget that too. Did a lot of people not go to jail banging for Black Lives Matter on the front line? They did go to jail. A lot of people did, get messed up banging for Black Lives Matter while they was sipping martinis in the day. You see, that's in the day. That's the actual picture of them going live, having a good time. September 2022, October 2022, around that time. Around like October, somewhere around that time. Pardon me, I mean 2020. That's in 2020. Because remember, that's how you catch people slipping. You let them go on with their life, make them think everything is cool, and then they catch you slipping on the back end. So while they was chilling, living their life, they started digging into some of their files from 2020 and caught their ass slipping, chilling in the mansion. They went live on YouTube, saying where a lot of you niggas, a lot of you individuals, you told on yourself because you did certain things on YouTube. That's how we got the proof that you a fraud. We seen multiple fraud behavior, and then you seen people try to cover up their own tracks and lie and make excuses why they did what they did. No, we got the proof. If the feds can use YouTube against you in a court of law, we could use YouTube in a court of reality and say that you's a fraud. Because it's the truth. What they say, when a person show you who they are, believe them, right? So why every time somebody show you who they are, you want to act like you don't see? You want to turn to Ray Charles. That's all I'm saying. And you get mad all day. You get mad because that's what bitches do. They get mad. That's what dogs do. They get mad. But you ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to change nothing. You ain't going to bite nothing. You ain't going to shoot nothing. You ain't even going to step on a roach. You ain't going to do nothing but run your mouth. That's all they going to do. So just understand that. When you hear somebody talk, look, like that wise man said, when somebody start talking at my brother stuff, that means 9 times out of 10, they trying to get in your pockets. So when you hear somebody talking about that brother talk, when you hear somebody talking about family, what's up, family? Or we about to do this. Come on, y'all, we for the people. Man, that's when you just run the other way. Don't walk, you run the other way. And see how long they're gonna keep pushing that agenda. If they ain't getting no money, they ain't gonna keep working. They're gonna chill out. That's what they do. Some people don't move unless they getting paid. And then some people get paid and they still don't move. They just run their mouth. Because I told you, some people are professors at running their mouth. That's it. They got no degrees. They got no nothing. They just a master of making shit sound good and making you feel good. Touching your emotions. Ain't no damn military mind games, man. The military mind games, that shit don't work. And guess what? People so stupid, you ain't got to use military mind games. You can tell them what you about to do, and they gonna still go for it. This is what I'm about to do. I'm going to tell you a story, and when I finish this story, you're going to feel sorry for me, and you're going to give me some donations. You can do that, and people still going to give you donations. Man, people so stupid, man, you ain't got to trick them no more. Because y'all keep being tricked by these same people. But I get it. Some of y'all built a dumb fan base on purpose because you needed them dumb supporters to give you their money. So don't get mad, CardiB, because your fans turning on you. You created that fan base. When you was on Love and Hip Hop, fighting bitches, dropping down from the pole, swinging on chicks. Yeah. When you was running with the homies, gang, 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 and you was throwing up big B's, dripped in red, nigga, that's the crowd you got behind you now. So when they said, when you going to drop some new music, when they start asking you certain questions, don't get mad. Because when it was profitable, you was straight. That's all I'm saying, Cardi. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to dish you. I'm just being real. You got to take what come with it. If I shoot at somebody, I can't cry when I get shot. I told you, when you play football, eventually you're going to get tackled. People always doing stuff, but when it happened to them, they start crying. So like I said, I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but that's that. I done touched on all of this. I spoke about these fraud-ass Black Lives Matter scammers. The feds are scrutinizing them for not only purchasing that $6 million home, but also for misappropriating funds, scamming through a financial company that they also funded with Black Lives Matter money. And the owner, George Soros, allegedly, he's somewhere chilling. He ain't got nothing to do with none of this. But these black people you see, they're going to hold a bag. They're going to take the downfall. Because I told you, no matter how much money you get, when it's all said and done, you're going to be the scapegoat. That's how it works. Let's get it. Salute to the chat room. We touched on everything. We spoke about these scammers. We talk about when you create a certain fan base. Oh, I got one more story I got to talk about. I almost forgot. How I almost forget this. A woman was arrested and charged last week after she allegedly threatened to set her house on fire with her children in it and their father inside. The affidavit said that Charmaine Esmond, 27, they said her baby father put her out. She broke the window in the living room and started yelling, "I will burn everyone," including herself and the infants. So when she was outside, she broke the window in the living room. She reached in the living room window and started trying to light the couch on fire. The baby father came downstairs. He moved the couch, and he tried to get her to stop. You know, he tried to put the fire out. Then she climbed through the window and ran into the kitchen and grabbed a gallon of Crisco vegetable oil and started pouring the cooking oil on the floor. And when she started pouring the cooking oil on the floor, that's when the baby daddy hit her with a two-piece, and so they started scrapping. But only thing is, when they started scrapping, they say that old girl, she actually lumped the baby father up, blacked his eye, bust his mouth off. This girl was a savage chick. But eventually, the baby daddy got out the crib. But we had these conversations when I told you about some people just not going to tolerate you putting them out. You know what I'm saying? You got men, they don't want to get put out, they're going to fight you. You got women that's going to try to get put out, they're going to fight you. But obviously, we already know this chick had to be crazy because she was ready to burn down the whole crib with her kids inside and the baby father. Burnt the couch through the window, bust the window, try to burn the couch through the... Look, then gonna climb in the crib, go get the cooking oil, start pouring it on the floor. She just ain't have enough time to light it. But she was gonna burn the whole crib down with her kids in it. So that's why I try to tell you, we live in a time where you can't put nothing past nobody. What's gonna go on in a woman's mind to want to burn her own kids up? So you should already know, man, anybody do anything. And remember, some people ain't doing it for clout. They just doing it out of wickedness. And some people just doing it just to do it. So I never heard of nothing like this in my life. But I told you people losing their mind day by day. So the question is, what would make a woman want to burn down her own house with some cooking grease with her kids in the crib? She ain't say I'm gonna take my kids out and I'm gonna burn this crib down. She said I'm gonna burn, and she tried to do it. Tried to burn through the window. Then she came in the crib, tried to pour the chicken grease on the floor. She literally tried to burn the crib with her kid. And guess what? Let's look at it. Even if she didn't hurt her kids, she was willing to make her kids homeless. So when you hear about toxic behavior, this is toxic behavior at the highest level. So that's all I'm saying. That's the news of the day. That's the way the world turns. That's what it is. Like I say, be on point out here. Pay attention. See what's going on. And don't ignore what your eyes are showing you. And don't let your eyes deceive you. That's why they say 9 times out of 10, you can't believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. Because niggas are tricksters, they be pulling stunts. That's all I'm saying. Salute to the chat. What up? Who up in here? Episode 142. CarDi Savage, what's cracking? What up, bro? That's a good homie right there. Who else in here? What up, Juice? That's right. My man been the Israelite at. She probably was going to act distraught if she got away with it. Exactly. Yup. You gotta remember that too. You got people that'll do real wicked things, and then they'll try to say they was crazy after that, try to get that crazy thing. Yeah. But you gotta understand this too. Some people that do actually get disability checks, aka crazy checks. I'm gonna be real. Some people that do get crazy checks can literally damn near get away with murder. That's why you don't play with people that get a check. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not trying to be funny. Person that get a check, they can get away with a lot of stuff that you can't get away with. That is true. Good point, bro. Pone Striller. I wonder if they're gonna take the money away from them. And yo, they might take that money and they might put their ass in handcuffs, or they might get them for tax evasion. You know how they do, bro. Yeah, that's how they do. Randy Nichols, what up? Miss L Blue, what's up, Miss L Blue? Miss L Blue said, great show this morning. Thank you for pulling up, Miss L Blue. Y'all make it great. Y'all the ones that make it great. Trust me on that. Just woke up to catch the replay. What up? What up, Randy Nichols? That's right. We still cooking. Make sure you catch the replay too, because you know it's some Jews up in here. L Blizz, what's up? L Blizz, that's a good person right there too. One of the new supporters, but you know what I'm saying? L Blizz been down. But I told y'all, man, we family. I just say supporters so people understand what I'm talking about. But I know family, and some people I know ain't family. I know everybody went here. I know family. I know halfway family. I know all of that. I ain't never been backdoor a day of my life because I watch all doors and all windows, peepholes, all that. That's right. Annette said that's true. I've heard many people say I get an SSI check and certified crazy. That's right. Man, I'm telling you, they get away with a lot of stuff that you will never get away with. They know. Now, look, an individual that say that, those are the real dangerous ones because they actually will do something to you because they know they're only gonna get a little bit of time. They're gonna get less than a year. That's a fact. So that's why it goes to the saying is know who you dealing with, know who you playing with, know who you call yourself beefing with. Because that person might come through and actually tear your whole face off, and they're not gonna get a day in jail. They're gonna just get sent to the home for a little while, and they check gonna keep coming in, and they be back home. That's how it works. Salute, bro. You already know. Grown man talk. What up? If you're new to the channel, make sure you tap in. Whole lot of content coming. Whole lot of different topics. I also got a special announcement soon for my people. I got something in the works. Exactly. Hold up. He said exactly. Going to school in New York City, you know, to leave them special ed kids alone from early. That's a fact. They be the number one people that knock the teacher out, beat up the teacher. That's a fact. That is a fact. Crimes of passion, shaking my head. Love will make you do some crazy things. Deborah Cox, that's a fact. Love will get you killed. Love will get you killed. That is a fact. You play with the wrong person, love, or you love the wrong person, man, it might end up in your death. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. You better know what's going on out here. Maryland's music in New York City shelters, they pass the crazies around the entire shelter system, then back again. Yup. They get a bag off of them. They get that money, keep that check going. If I start an organization right now, all I got to do is just go start. I get like 20 people off the street right now. Give me somebody out of alley somewhere. Give me somebody sleeping in a car. Give me somebody, you know what I'm saying? I just go start rounding people up. As long as they got a social, a name. Matter of fact, I help them get their social, help them get all their paperwork. And I got an organization. Now I'm paid. That's all I got to do. That's right. Sassy said, don't love me like that. That's right. She said she don't want that love, but that love turned to somebody trying to kill her. Yeah, that's what happened, man. Hey, that's the new word, a trigger word for watch out. The dude say he love you, you better watch out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? Shorty keep talking that I love you, better watch out. That might be what it mean now. Watch out. Because if you do something they don't like or you go against what they love, man, it might be a problem for you. And let's be real, it's a good thing that what? Because remember, she tried to burn the crib, but it's a good thing she didn't do it while they was asleep. Because we already know if she was, she could have burnt that couch while they was asleep, and she could have broken the crib and put that grease and burnt the crib while they was asleep. So good thing she was stupid enough to do it in the daytime. I salute her for that part, because that's what got her ass caught. Baby father came downstairs and caught her with a nice two-piece. made her drop it like it's hot. But she fought back, you know what I'm saying? She blacked his eye and busted his lip, but at the end of the day, he made her drop that goddamn lighter. That's all that matters. Ms. Carter said, true, man. Look at the money people done scam off R. Kelly. That's a fact. Oh, let's not talk about that. Yo, you had a lot of people scamming off R. Kelly, man. They was coming online saying they talking to R. Kelly. Yo, I just spoke to R. Kelly last night. You know what I'm saying? He told me to tell y'all, he be home soon. Thanks for the donation. Yeah, people doing that scam too. You ain't lying. People going outside the courtroom acting like they there with R. Kelly. I just finished talking to R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? He said he gonna be home in May, Yeah, niggas doing that scam, man. You niggas be scamming their ass off. But you'll always see the people that scam, they'll never get nowhere. And eventually they scam so they can't scam no more and they always fall off. And most of these scammers, they not good with money anyway. They always going, all they gonna do is blow that shit. Like I told y'all, man, it's a nigga been on YouTube scamming. That nigga still homeless. Still homeless. And you know how you know he's homeless? You don't know what that nigga get, bro. You don't know that nigga pocket. I know I don't. But I know for a fact, most of these niggas on camera, they like to show off. And a nigga that like to show off, 9 times out of 10, when he get his money right, he gonna show his house off. He gonna show something off because he can't help himself. So when I see this nigga still ain't never show off his crib, and he's still going live from the same location, that's how I know the nigga's still homeless. And y'all be supporting that kind of stuff, but that's your business. Just don't get mad at me. Because y'all love to get mad at me when I don't agree with y'all cult leader. A lot of y'all in the cult. You don't want to go to church, but you in a cult on damn YouTube. You don't want to go to you don't believe in religion, but you believe in a nigga on YouTube. That's even worse. You'll notice that. It's always the person that say they ain't got a religion. It always be the people saying Jesus is fake. It always be these type of people, but they get online and they start worshiping a whole nother fake ass Jesus. They start congregating, worshiping another cult leader. Y'all people are sad, man. I'm telling you. If you don't follow nobody, just don't follow. You know what I'm saying? Don't co-sign nobody. But don't say you don't believe in Jesus, but then you co-sign the boogeyman. Don't say you don't believe in a religion, but you in somebody else chat saying, preach, my brother. That's right, my brother. That's right. 100s. You still worshiping a false idol. What's an idol? An individual that's shining. Individual that's shining, but really they ain't shining. Them niggas really doing bad. They just shining to create an image. And you believe in that fake ass image. That's a false idol. Remember, the scriptures told you about worshiping false idol. Well, a false idol is a nigga that get in front of the camera and make you think he bigger than what he is. I'm about to get out of here. Oh, wow. Darren Seals, the true originator of Black Lives Matter from Ferguson. See, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. See, I ain't know that whole thing been jacked. See? And I ain't know he was dead. Damn. See, told you learn something every day. I ain't know that. All right, y'all. We cooked this morning. We did about 2 hours of change. Lessons to be learned. I'm going to timestamp the video. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'll be timestamping these videos when I don't be lazy. So if you ever want to go back to something I said, it's timestamped in the description box. That's how I do it, all right? I might not timestamp as soon as I finish, but I always timestamp within a day. So a lot of my previous episodes, if you want to go back to a certain particular part, a certain particular topic, it's going to be in the description box. Where you just go back to the timestamp and you'll go exactly to the part where I was talking about what I was talking about. Hold up. That's right. Appreciate you. Thanks for receiving the good gourmet meal. Appreciate it. Food for thought. That's all it is. That's right. Food for thought. You smart. That's what I be cooking when I be cooking. Just to have people work their brain. You know what I'm saying? When you pull up to me, that's called mental exercise. We're gonna exercise the brain over here. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna laugh. Remember, laughing is good for the spirit too. Laughing is good for the soul, so you gotta laugh too. That's what I'm gonna give you every time you pull up. I'm gonna give you that right energy. That's it. That's right. Blessings and that blessings. Everybody have a good day, man. Don't entertain no nonsense. And if I told you to subscribe to somebody that's a clown, you go unsubscribe right now. Right now. You unsubscribe. No support, no clowns. That's right. Salute to everybody, though. I'm about to get out of here. ASAP Auto. What up, ASAP? What's up, Sugar? Glad to see you. That's right. Also, I want to thank Rondell, for bigging me up on her channel, for putting some more people on to what I do. That's why I say that's the Queen Rondell. She been banging and rocking with me for a little minute. And I return the same favor. So that's why I always tell y'all, if you haven't subscribed to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion, make sure you go subscribe. Also, subscribe to The Juice Show, No Sugarcoat Topics with Juicy. The sisters are working. And salute every other person there that's working right now. I appreciate all y'all that listen to me while y'all on the job, while y'all on the clock. I appreciate and salute all of y'all. That's what it is. Also, salute to my bro Pone. Go subscribe to my man Pone. Because he be getting at the living room commander. Pone be riding on the living room commander. That shit I be crying, the living room commander. Who the living room commander? Man, the Black Lives Matter, they down with that too. They living room commanders. Man, they be calling the shots from the crib. Why they sit on the bag and they call shots from the crib and they make you do all the dirty work. And they ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do shit. I told you, at least Martin Luther King he got the marching. At least he hit the block. At least Martin Luther King went up with them dogs in the water hoses. He was a man of peace. You got people saying they got bodies and they still don't go outside and march with the public. They don't even march, period. So that's why Pone called them niggas living room commanders. Word up. Hey, it is what it is. I ain't lying and I ain't slandering nobody. I'm speaking facts. And I will never, well, they say never say never. Like I told you, a lot of these niggas so lame, I don't even want to put their name in my I don't want to put their name in my damn title, man. I don't want to give them niggas no clout. They think if I put their name in the title, I'm getting clout off of them. Nah, nigga, I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to do that. Meaning, it's enough people on your neck. That's their job. It is some people's job to keep their foot on necks, but they consistent. You see? And they talk facts. See, it's one thing when you got your foot on somebody's neck with facts and you using their own hypocrisy against them. But it's another thing when you say you got your foot on somebody's neck and you sit here playing around and you sit here slandering and you sit here making up stuff on a person. That's a whole difference. The same way evidence must be presented in a court of law, the same way evidence must be presented in a court of YouTube when you're exposing a fraud. As long as you got the facts, the case stands. Guilty as charged. A lot of these niggas are guilty as charged because they are frauds. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Salute to y'all. Y'all already know. For No Fame Live, episode 141. Y'all make sure you have a good day. Y'all have a straight day. And don't co-sign no suckers. But if you do, that's on you, all right? Other than that, y'all have a good day. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'm out.